Hello there. As promised, I'm going to do my Alex Belfield rant. Yes. Now, before I start, this is my own opinion, and of course the man is innocent until proven guilty. But these are just my thoughts on the matter. Right, Alex Belfield released a video sometime during the week. Can't remember what day it was. But he said his court case had been brought forward. No, I don't think his court case has been brought forward. What I think he means was that his second pre-trial hearing has been brought forward from the 24th of June to the 13th of June. So that's not a victory at all. It's just bringing a pre-trial hearing further forward. Yeah, put the tripod up right, Andrew. And I've also found out that it's not down to the individual whether they choose a Crown Court hearing or they're heard in court at a magistrate's court. It's the magistrate who decides. This magistrate, or should I say all magistrates, can only set a sentence of 12 months in prison. And obviously, as this judge had read the case against Alex Belfield, he decided that he would be unable to issue a bigger prison sentence than 12 months, which is what this court case is all about. I personally think that if he's found guilty on at least one of the 12 counts of stalking, I mean, that's pretty good odds. 1 in 12, I mean, that's pretty good going. He will spend 12 years in prison for that one case if he's found guilty. Of course, if he's found guilty on all 12 counts, that means he could be in prison for 144 years if his sentences ran one after the other. But no doubt they'll run in together. So whether or not he gets away with 12 years or not, I don't know. But it all depends on how the judge sees the severity of the case. And as we've seen, the guy is defending himself. And every solicitor knows that when you represent yourself in court, you have a fool for a client. And I think this is what's going to happen, especially when there's a custodial sentence looming at the end of this 6-week trial. Now, whether or not you find him guilty is one thing or another, but to boast in front of the courthouse after your first pre-trial hearing is that you've intimidated the prosecution witnesses to such a degree that they fear facing you in a court of law. It's something to boast about. The arrogance of the man to boast over that is something absolutely amazing. But it's a witch hunt and people are out to get him. You know, he says he hasn't done these, he didn't do these stalking cases. Well, if he didn't do them, why is he up in front of the judge? That's what I want to know. And of course, I do believe he did say that he did actually contact these people. Whether or not he was stalking or not is another thing. That's to be decided by the court. But I do remember him saying that he pleaded not guilty to the causing of the alarm and distress section, which is quite severe, really. So, to summarise this Alex Belfield stalking charges case, which he may or not be guilty of, it wasn't his decision to take it before the Crown Court for him to allow him to put his point across. It was because the judge was unable to hand down a bigger prison sentence than 12 months. And I do believe that the judge thought that this case might warrant a longer prison term than just 12 months. So that's why it's gone to Crown Court. He hasn't won in court yet. He only had pre-trial hearings, and his latest one has been brought forward to the 13th of June. But as far as I'm aware, I may be wrong. I may need correcting, but as far as I'm aware, the court case is still going on the 4th of July, which is now it's Wednesday the 8th. We've got less than 26 days to go, roughly, before all the hoo-ha-ha starts. And what a laugh it's going to be. But like I said, he may or may not be found guilty of these crimes. And, well, if he is found guilty, then I suspect he'll be going to prison. And, well, I hope, as I said before, that I do hope that he is able to see the errors of his way. He keeps going on about free speech, but there's such a thing as hate speech. Yes, you can complain about the number of illegal migrants coming into the UK, but Alex Belfield goes beyond a dialogue about these things. He then goes into a racist rants about these people that are coming in. Okay, yeah, I know some of them might not be the nicest people in the world, but to put you know, a bulk judgment on all of them is something else. And I really don't think that should be allowed. Is constant misogyny going on and on and on about Carol Vorderman and her bodily assets. Then there's Diane Abbott. He keeps ridiculing her, and we all know that she's suffering at the moment. She shouldn't be in politics anymore. I think the people around her should be saying to her, look, you should be retiring because you're not all there, love, in the nicest possible way, you know. And then there's this Katie Price. He keeps going on about her as well. I mean, nobody needs to go on at Katie Price. She's doing enough damage to herself as it is. So anyway, but yes, his constant misogynistic views on women are quite appalling, in my opinion. And you know, when you hear it first time, you think he's having a laugh, and you take it in the in good humour. You think it's meant to be a joke, but after a while of listening to the man, you realise it's not a joke. This is what he actually believes. He's not pointing out someone's comical errors. He's actually having a proper dig at them. You know, it's not funny anymore. After the first time, it's not funny anymore. Like Agent Stillpigeon said about some actor that went on stage and repeated the same jokes 20 years after the first time he said it. It's, you know, 20 years of the same joke is no longer funny anymore. But anyway, that's beside the point. I sat here in my garden enjoying a little bit of the rays coming through. Every now and again there's a bit of sun that comes through the clouds, and hopefully I'm going to be rewarded in a second. But yeah, I've been busy getting all the stuff out the shed for the tent. The living room is looking a bit like a bomb site at the moment, with tents and tables and camp stoves and all sorts of stuff littering the living room, ready to go into the car. I've got to get the roof rack on and the roof box on, and away we go. Yeah, anyway, so that's it. That's for 5 minutes past 3 on a Wednesday afternoon. I'm just going to sit out, enjoy the sun. Okay, see you later. Bye then.